I know there's been a lot of work, because I was there about 2 years ago when this project was first being mooted and suggested, and I know work had gone on a lot before that in terms of the composing and the lyrics, and I kind of know how much that takes out of people when you start on a project like this. It's all about faith and determination to make it work. So I'd like obviously to thank those original creators, the people who made the play, made the music, made the whole thing work on paper, so that you people had something really solid and sparky to work from. Because what I do know with any making of a play is that if that bit isn't right, that is the script, and the making of the play on paper, then the rest doesn't work. And it's always found out afterwards, usually at the end of a 10-day run when no one else wants to come. So I thought it was extraordinary. I would say this. I was watching something that I think is at the beginning of and it may be an extraordinary journey. I mean, the beginning I know was 2 or so years ago, but this afternoon, the whole thing seemed to come together. And it was down to you people who did the acting and put it on and made it work for us all out there. It's a problem. I have to say that for an originator of a story, when it's adapted, the originator, whoever it is in a lose-lose situation. Shall I explain myself? The reason it's a lose-lose situation is this. If it's bad, it's awful. You just want to walk out when you know it's bad because you don't want to witness this thing which you know you started because it was your little story and someone's making a real mess of it and you wish you'd never said yes and you simply want to leave. And I have left before on many, many occasions. It is equally bad if it's good. Let me explain the psychology behind it. If it's really good, seriously good, then people forget the book because the play is better. I have an experience of this with another book of mine called War Horse, which was a book about 30 years before it was ever a play, but no one had ever heard of it until they made a play of it. And that is just as bad because they forget the original story altogether because the play is so good. Shakespeare said, in different circumstances, he said the play's the thing. Did you know that? Did you know what play it came from? Well, find out before you go to bed tonight. Anyway, it's a totally different, but he's right. The play's the thing. When it's done like you did it today, the play's the thing. I just think you've done wonders today, real wonders. You brought that story to life for me. You've shone new lights on the story, and I can guarantee that child ought to be kept quiet. It's appalling. In the 1940s, a child would never have behaved like that. What was really lovely is I know there were 1 or 2 people here who were from the professional stage and watched it and were really impressed. They know what they're thinking, I know what I'm thinking. So my last thing to you is bravo and thank you, all of you, for a fantastic